Kevin McCormick. I graduated from MIT in 1999 with a degree in electrical engineering and computer science. And currently, I work here at Warehouse 23, as I call it, which is a studio, loft, gallery, whatever you want to call it, in Boston's Fort Point Channel artist community. I've been busy cleaning up. We're going to be having a party here in about a week. I've been setting up some of the devices that I've built, decorating the place. Coming back through here, we have several people's individual rooms. And then as we get towards the back of the warehouse, there's my electronics lab. Shelves and shelves of stuff that honestly I haven't used in years. I just put it there and never touched it again. So back here is where I do all my electronics. Nothing in particular is special here. It's just enough space for all manner of things. I've got a bunch of computers, some PIC microcontroller programming gear, prototyping gear, more boxes and boxes full of stuff. I think the reason that I build these things is a combination of personal satisfaction that is rather separate from the satisfaction that it gives other people. I greatly enjoy the mental exercise of designing electronics. It's been that way ever since I can remember. The reason that I did so much was because I was constantly interested in seeing what I was capable of doing. And at the same time, I very much like to entertain other people by making them think about things in new ways, or see things, or experience, sense things that they haven't sensed before. I pick some parameter, something that my art does, and take it to an extreme. And there are a number of other projects I've worked on that really stress excess in some way, just in one parameter. And this really gets people thinking. I constantly like picking one specific perception or sense that people have and challenging it in an unconventional way. So in this case, everybody knows what LEDs are, but no one really expects to be absolutely blinded by them when they see them. Now I know that this looks very silly, but that's beside the point. Let's go somewhere where it's dark. I don't think that people really stop and look at the world nearly as much as they should. People have to be surprised in order to pay attention to anything. I suppose that I don't really think of myself as an artist. I think of myself, I guess the closest word would be a hacker, but I don't, that word has many connotations that I don't think I really fit. And I say that because what I truly enjoy about these projects is playing with the technology. And that it's always been that way. One other thing that I enjoy is showing people how to have a good time in a much more abstract sense than art. In other words, I like planning parties, for example. I like holding parties here at this warehouse. This is a very unusual space, and I'm very lucky to have it. When I'm around other people that I know, that I have a good relationship with, and people that I understand, I sort of take it upon myself to guide, I guess, the time that we spend together in certain directions. I like giving people things to talk about, think about. I like turning people on to new perceptions, new things to see. And in general, my parties have been very successful. There have been cases where people come here and for several hours, they're here for several hours, and then they realize that there was an entire second half of the warehouse they never actually saw because they were so confused as to where they were inside here. And that's sort of what I'm going for. is bewildering and disorienting people to the point where everything is new and a challenge and something to explore.
Juice kid, suck, life kid, suck the box, drink, yeah. Life kid, drink from the box, the juice kid, suck, life kid, suck the box, drink, yeah. Bruce Lee. Life kid, sing from the box, sing from the box, the juice from the box, kid, suck, life kid, yeah, suck from the box, drink, Bruce Lee. Life kid, suck from the box, drink from the box, the juice kid, suck. Life, kid, suck from the box, drink, yeah, Bruce Lee. Life, kid, sing from the box, sing from the box, the juice from the box, kid, suck. Life.
I think you look good in this light.